In this activity, you're going to solve some word problems that are real-world word problems. You're going to have to think about what strategy you would use to solve them and really look at the data that's been given to you. You're also asked to write the equation to show how you got your answers. This could be different for everyone, but I'd like to review what they're requiring you to do so that you know how to solve the problem. So number 1A says the students in Ms. Chin's class are collecting bottle caps. They set a goal of collecting 400 bottle caps. This chart shows how many bottle caps they collected each week. There's two questions that go with this. The first question is, how many bottle caps did they collect by the end of 4 weeks? The second question is, how many more bottle caps do they need to collect to reach 400? So 2 parts to this question. The first thing to do is to really look at the data that's been given. This table shows each week and how many bottle caps were collected each week. The first question is asking for you to explain how many bottle caps were collected by the end of 4 weeks. So we need a total. So what operation would we use for this? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? If you said addition, you're right, because we do need to get a total. We need to add all 4 weeks. Now, you could have many different strategies to add all 4 numbers. So you're going to need to think back to your 3rd grade year and all the different ways you were able to add 2-digit numbers. You have 4 of them to add. So one method you might do is to add by place values. You could add all of the ones places and then add all of the tens place numbers and then add them together. You also might round up and then subtract at the end. Or you might just add two numbers and then add them to the 3rd number and then add them to the 4th number. Whichever way you choose to do that, you just need to make sure to write an equation. So here is a basic equation. I know I'm going to need to add 18 plus 57 plus 62 plus 35, and whatever that that equals, you'll put it there. If you choose to add maybe by the tens place first, you could take 30 plus 60 plus 50 plus 10 and add those. You could type that out here as your equation and find the answer. And then add the ones place, 5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 8, and then add them all together. So whichever method you choose, just be sure to write out how you're adding them in an equation. Part B says, how many more bottle caps do they need to collect to reach 400? So that's already a clue that the total amount is less than 400. So if we want to find out how many more, we could do many things. One thing we could do is subtract. We could take the total from this answer and subtract it from 400. Or we could count up. Now, whatever you choose to do, just make sure that in these gray boxes that you do what the directions say about writing the equation and showing your answers. Okay, guys, now it's your turn to figure out this real world problem.